Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And it's going to be Los Angeles off the tip. Pass to Lillard. Launches a three. Good on the triple.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lillard looking around. And here's Ingram from the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside, Wall. Towns in the corner. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Clock is at 3. Pass to Hill. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Tipped away. Here's Duncan. Makes it off the glass.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And it's Lillard missing. Outside Boozer. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
1:36 left to play here in the first. Pass to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Duncan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Towns is double. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Towns. Outside, Wall. Connects from three-point range. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
Outside Boozer. Outside Towns. Towns the screen. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That to me is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Here's Lillard. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. And it's Thibault in the corner. Ingram with the steal. And then Lillard slams it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
12.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Here's Black. Outside for Martin. Out from the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Covington. For 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Right now, Robert Covington in the catch and shoot has so much confidence.
Here's Hill. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Black. Still without a basket. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Black. Pass to Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside, Martin. There's the screen. Here's Ware. He's covered by Ingram.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Garnett, the screen. That's a 2 from Lillard. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. Here's Garnett. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And just a great all-around scorer. Garnett has the defense a little anxious there.
Kevin Garnett.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Garnett, high post. No scoring in this one. Duncan can't hit. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Ware. Pass to Curry. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Garnett. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Here's Black. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And it's Ingram missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Black. Here's Ware. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Los Angeles team. 21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. All with it. To the middle. Here's Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
One way or another, Wall is going to find points, whether it's him shooting the ball or getting a teammate an opportunity.
Jokic a screen. Kuminga, no good. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
3 points.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Pass to Towns. Back to Wall. Shoots. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And Robertson has it in the corner. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Robertson. No dice from the high post. Right side, Boozer. Ray Allen pulls it in. Los Angeles trails by 9. Pass to Wall. Jokic a screen. Shoots over Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Thibault. Wembanyama a screen. Shot clock at 5. Deep 2 from Thibault. Jokic grabs the miss. Allen the bounce pass. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Towns the screen. Poke loose. All with it. Now guarded by Towns. And Wall with the slam.
In the moment he's got the rock, Wall goes turbo. Gets up court as fast as anyone.
Back to Towns. And it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Towns the screen. Here's Wall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got 9.
The ability to get to the rim at will. John Wall protecting the ball and attacking the cup.
Now here's Wall. Here's Kuminga. Boozer with the rebound.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Wembanyama a screen. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Now Wall. Pass to Jokic. That one misses. Bible on the wing. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles trails by 9. Offside Wall. Outside Kuminga. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Black. He takes it in, and it's good for 2.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Outside Kuminga. Buries the long-range jumper.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
They set the pick. Driving in. Offensive rebound. Curry. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Got a piece of it. Outside Martin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great...
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Black. Here's Ware. And he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Covington, the bounce pass. Back to Curry. And Curry throws it down.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:41 left in the fourth. And here is Curry. Pass to Black. They set the screen. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And this is what Ingram's coaches encourage him to do because they know these kinds of shots get him into rhythm.
Curry looking around. In the corner, it's Martin. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. Into the lane. And Wall slams it home.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly.
If they just play smart, this game's over.
Curry with it. Lillard picks him up. Back to Wall. Pass to Martin. Over Hill. And it's Martin missing. Here's Los Angeles now. Trailing here by 8. Duncan with it. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had it.